So you're looking for a mechanical watch below 2,000 euros that feels masculine and luxury? We might have found the perfect watch for you. It comes straight from Geneva and it's called the Frederique Constant Highlife COSC. And yes, you heard that right. It is actually chronometer certified, which means it's very accurate. It also has a 40mm 30m water resistant case and the price is 1,800 euros. Now that price made me a little bit suspicious, so I thought some concessions had to be made. And as you will see in the video, I've been wearing this watch quite a lot. And the main thing I wanted to experience was, does it live up to its promise of affordable luxury? And therefore I had to invent a completely new machine. But more on that later. Let me first tell you a little bit more about this brand, Frederique Constant, which is from Geneva, where it's direct neighbors with Patek Philippe, Rolex, Vacheron Constantin, you name it. The company was founded in 1988 by the Dutch couple Peter and Aletta Stas, with the promise to make affordable luxury. In 1999 they introduced the Highlife, and in 2004 they introduced the first in-house movement. In 2007 they introduced their first silicon escapement, and in 2008 they presented their own tourbillon. And they opened their own manufacturer in Geneva. And that's not all, because they've always kept their promise of affordable luxury. And in 2016 they even introduced a perpetual calendar, which was developed and made in-house by Frederique Constant for below 10,000 euros. And with the new Highlife collection, they step into the field of masculine luxury sports watches. Now that is a very ambitious step that really shows some character. And it's even the first collection completely perceived by managing director Niels Eggerding, who took over the helm a couple of years ago. Now I spoke with him for quite a long time about this new watch, and one thing he actually pointed out was that they spent over 4 years to create exactly the right piece. Now that sort of preparation should show in the details. So let's take a closer look and see if we can tick all the boxes. The case is both brushed and polished. It has applied indices. The glass is perfectly domed with no distortion. And it even has an anti-reflective coating on both sides. Now the strap is very easily interchangeable, and you will actually get one strap for free. So I actually took the blue rubber strap here, but you will also get this steel bracelet. There are actually 10 different versions in different colors available. You should just look at the website, it's way too much to explain now. I actually chose for blue, which I think works pretty well. More on that later. But the main thing is you will get this one strap for free. And on the movement side, things look pretty good as well. First of all, it has a glass case back, which reveals the movement. And what's even better, it is chronometer certified, and at this price point, that's actually a very cool thing. Especially because inside ticks a rather humble Sellita SW220. So I asked Mr. Eggerding about this movement, which is pretty uncommon to actually see Sellita movement chronometer certified in a watch at this price point. And I asked him, what actually do you change about this movement? And he said, nothing. The movement is produced and regulated by Sellita, then sent to COSC and then to Frederique Constant. Now it's very uncommon that a CEO just tells you all of these things. Normally they want to keep things secret. And it's actually this openness I really appreciate about Frederique Constant. And this clarity actually added a couple of points in my book of completely irrational appreciation. And on the wrist it wears really good, even if you have smaller wrists. And that has a lot to do with how the strap is attached to the case. And Mr. Eggerding told me they've been working for quite a long time to get exactly the right angle, which is 40 degrees, or that's what he told me. If I could point out one downside, and well, of course I can. This is my channel and I can do whatever I like within YouTube reasoning, obviously. It is the blue color. If it was my choice, I would go for a slightly darker color that would, give it even more appeal to me, especially also on the dial side. I would love to see this dial with just a deeper sort of blue, a deeper shade of blue, even maybe with a little bit of a gradient. And obviously some people will complain about the screws in the back. Now that's not the most elegant solution, honestly, but it really doesn't bother me at all. The globe on the dial is just another make or break thing, and I actually like it. I actually asked Mr. Eggerding about it, and he told me they chose to do this because all the Frederique Constant dials have some sort of guilloche, but he thought that was a bit too classical. So that's why they opted for this very beautiful round globe on it. I really appreciate it. I really like it. It really makes the watch. It makes it different than other watches as well. But probably some people will think it is too much. But what really does it for me is the confidence it has on the wrist. And therefore I've actually perceived a brand new and patented machine. And it's called the Will She Look at My Wrist Predictor. And by God, this machine has been a long time in the making. I mean, take a look at this footage from practice only.
Schatje, wat vind je van mijn horloge?
Now, as you can see, it has been a bumpy ride. But now is the time right for the worldwide premiere of the Will She Look at My Wrist Predictor machine on the Frederique Constant Highlife COSC. Now, see what I mean? This watch actually brings home the promise of an affordable, very good quality, very accurate watch that's actually very good looking. Now combine that with a 2-year warranty, and I don't think there are a lot of watches at this price point, which is 1800 euros, that really could satisfy your thirst for luxury, masculinity and great horology. It ticks all the right boxes and it ticks like a chronometer, but most of all it makes an excellent impression. It is therefore one excellent watch. Period. Would you like to see more of these beautiful watches? Then obviously please subscribe, because I love my subscribers. Also leave your comments. Which watches do you want to see reviewed? Please let me know everything and all of this. Like and subscribe.